war. When I see the American flag, any situation for me automatically gets better. Now, earlier this week, there was shock and outrage when MSNBC contributor and New York Times editorial board member Mara Gay said that she was, quote, disturbed to see dozens of American flags flown by Donald Trump supporters during her weekend trip to Long Island, New York.
And I was really disturbed. I saw, dozens and dozens of pickup trucks with, explicatives against Joe Biden on the back of them, Trump flags, and some cases just dozens of American flags, which, is also just disturbing because essentially the message was clear. It was, this is my country. This is not your country. I own this.
So she went on to add that Trump voters were a minority and, quote, you can marginalize them long term. Now, I thought that sounded oddly like a threat from someone claiming to be disturbed and perhaps even fearful. For sure, everything she said was the antithesis of the American flag and of our republic. I have seen the American flag flown in the oddest places, including once driving down a highway on my way to Alabama, draped over a single-wide trailer that appeared to be on its last legs. The sight actually made me more optimistic. The thing is, the flag, it not only represents the past, but also represents our future. And for all of the warts and all of the stains in the history of our country, we've arrived in a place where a black woman is paid a lot of money to voice exactly how she feels on national TV. Similarly, those who took offense of what she had to say were able to voice their opinions as well. And it comes back to why I feel like that person who owned that trailer, blessed to be born in America. As long as our flag flies tall, we all have genuine hope, and with that hope comes opportunity. As for America's past, we should discuss it, we should learn from it, but I think we've become far too embroiled in efforts to rewrite and to relitigate our past, and it now threatens our future. The other big issue is the notion of marginalizing any American, to be quite frank with you, any human being for that matter. The last couple of weeks, I've watched the media dismiss, mock, and openly root against individual investors that have created their own approach to the stock market. Their crime? Well, they're trying to get a bite of the apple, all of that amazing wealth generated by the stock market without being pawns of the power brokers who, by the way, always get paid. Criticism of these folks who proudly call themselves apes has gone so far beyond opinion that much of the financial media is now invested in the failure of these renegades. When I say invested, though, I don't mean they've gone short themselves, because they never walk the walk. They don't put up their own cash. It's their egos that are on the line. Don't forget, they already look dumb for thinking that the revolution was over earlier this year when they thought they were dancing on the graves of those Reddit investors. To the powers that be, stop marginalizing people who have different opinions and new ideas, because that is not the American way. Yes, I love the American flag because under its banner, Mara Gay was able to speak her mind, and that is a blessing we should never take lightly. I love the American flag because this is the greatest nation. It was built by underdogs, people who were dismissed out of hand, people not given a chance. I love the American flag because people born in bondage, people born in poverty, people who came to this country with nothing were able to make an impact, and now their heirs stand on their shoulders. Always remember this part of that famous song, and this to be our motto, in God we trust, in the Star-Spangled Banner in triumph we shall wave, over the land of the free, in the home of the brave. God bless everyone. Don't ever let anyone deter you from being successful or not loving being an American. Ashley, over to you.
Well said, my friend Charles Payne. Don't listen to those smug